The lure of gold has always been the powerful force behind the decades-long search on Oak Island. In The Curse of Oak Island Season 13, Episode 19, fittingly titled Axis of Medieval, that long-held promise feels closer than ever to becoming reality. Set to air on March 24th, 2026, the episode hints at a powerful mix of physical discoveries and historical insights that could mark a major turning point in the hunt. From what the preview reveals, this episode focuses on three key developments: progress in the Money Pit, a possible structure on Lot 8, and a fascinating astronomical alignment discussed in the War Room. Together, these elements suggest that the Lagina team may finally be closing in on a connection between real evidence and one of the most debated theories surrounding Oak Island. The Money Pit has always been at the heart of the mystery. For more than 200 years, treasure hunters have tried to uncover its secrets, encountering complex flood systems, unusual construction layers, and intriguing artifacts along the way. In this episode, the statement, "We broke through into the solution channel," points to a potentially major breakthrough. The solution channel is believed to be part of a flood tunnel system designed to protect whatever lies deep within the pit. If the team has truly reached it, it could confirm long-standing theories that the site was intentionally engineered with advanced hydraulic defenses, something that would elevate Oak Island from legend to a remarkable example of early engineering. Another intriguing detail is the discovery of wood at depth. While the question, "What's wood doing here?" may sound simple, it carries significant weight. Wood found deep underground can be analyzed using dendrochronology to determine its age. If it dates back to the medieval period, it could support theories involving early European explorers, or even the Knights Templar. The idea is summed up in the line, "There's wood at the top, maybe there's gold at the bottom." It reflects both the team's hope and a key archaeological principle. Structural materials are often used to protect or conceal something valuable, whether that turns out to be treasure or historical truth. Beyond the Money Pit, Lot 8 emerges as another area of interest. The preview suggests the possible discovery of a tunnel shaft entrance, which could indicate a wider underground network. If confirmed, this shaft might have served as an access point, ventilation system, or alternate route to whatever lies beneath. The suggestion that "it's just right under here" hints that the team could be very close to uncovering it. Such a find would reshape how researchers view the island, not as a single pit, but as a complex system of tunnels and chambers, pointing to large-scale, intentional planning. Since Lot 8 hasn't always been a primary focus, any major discovery there could mean earlier searches missed key areas. Perhaps the most thought-provoking aspect of the episode comes from the War Room, where new research suggests that 3 churches share the same stellar alignment as Lot 5. This introduces the idea that Oak Island may have been designed with astronomical or geometric precision. If true, it could indicate that parts of the island were intentionally aligned with celestial patterns, a practice seen in some medieval structures. Many sites linked to the Knights Templar are believed to include sacred geometry and astronomical symbolism, which strengthens the connection to them. The Templars, often associated with advanced knowledge of navigation, astronomy, and symbolism, have long been linked to theories about Oak Island. If Lot 5's alignment truly matches that of known Templar churches, it could suggest a shared design philosophy, or even direct involvement. Such a discovery would elevate the mystery beyond simple treasure hunting. It would suggest Oak Island might be a carefully planned site with deeper symbolic or religious meaning, rather than just a hidden cache. The episode also highlights another possible link between Oak Island and the Knights Templar. While this theory has been explored before, each new piece of evidence adds depth and credibility. The Templars, dissolved in the early 14th century, are often connected to legends of hidden wealth and secret knowledge, with some theories claiming they transported treasures or sacred relics to remote places like Oak Island. Episode 19 seems to bring together several lines of evidence: engineering complexity, potentially medieval wood, and astronomical alignment, all pointing in that direction. While none of these alone proves the theory, their combination is compelling. Importantly, the show continues to balance speculation with real investigation. Scientific testing, archaeology, and historical research all play a role in evaluating these ideas, helping separate plausible theories from pure guesswork. The teaser's closing line, possibly treasure on deck. What have we got here? Hints that the episode may also feature the discovery of a meaningful artifact. In the past, even small finds have offered important clues. If something directly linked to the money pit or the Lot 8 shaft is uncovered, it could provide a real bridge between theory and evidence, and bring the team one step closer to solving the mystery. Even a small discovery, like a tool, coin, or piece of building material, can make a big difference. Finds like these help date the site and may even reveal who built it. Beyond their scientific value, artifacts also have a strong psychological impact on the team. Each discovery reassures them that they're moving in the right direction, keeping both their motivation and public interest alive. In a mystery as long-running as Oak Island, that sense of progress is essential. One of the most intriguing aspects of Oak Island is the complexity of its underground structures. If Episode 19 confirms the presence of a solution channel, along with additional shafts, it would point to a level of engineering far more advanced than what is typically associated with the medieval era. This naturally raises some big questions. Who had the knowledge and resources to build something like this, and why choose Oak Island? If the answer involves the Knights Templar, it could suggest their abilities went far beyond warfare and finance. It might even challenge traditional timelines of North American exploration, hinting at a European presence before Columbus. Season 13 has been steadily building toward deeper exploration and more refined theories, and Episode 19 seems to be a turning point where multiple lines of investigation come together. The blend of excavation, scientific testing, and historical research creates a story that is both engaging and thought-provoking. Even the title, Axis of Medieval, suggests a central idea, that Oak Island may be deeply connected to the medieval world. Whether through construction methods, discovered artifacts, or symbolic alignments, this episode appears ready to explore that connection in a meaningful way. As the episode approaches, anticipation continues to grow. The possible breakthrough in the money pit, the discovery of a shaft on Lot 8, and the intriguing stellar alignment discussed in the war room all suggest significant progress. While definitive proof of treasure remains out of reach, the overall body of evidence is steadily increasing. Each new finding adds another piece to the puzzle, bringing the Lagina team closer to understanding what truly lies beneath Oak Island. Whether the answer involves the Knights Templar, another historical group, or something entirely unexpected, the series continues to captivate audiences with its mix of adventure, history, and the timeless drive to uncover the unknown. Episode 19 may not solve the mystery completely, but it promises to expand what we know and possibly reshape what we think is possible. It also signals a shift in how the investigation is unfolding. In earlier seasons, discoveries often felt isolated, an artifact here, a strange structure there. Now, the connections between the money pit, Lot 8, and Lot 5 suggest a more unified system. If these locations are linked, either physically or symbolically, it would imply that Oak Island was designed with a single, intentional purpose rather than developing randomly over time. There's also a noticeable shift in the team's mindset. Phrases like, "That's what we're looking for," and "possibly treasure on deck" reflect renewed confidence. After years of setbacks and challenges, even small breakthroughs feel significant. This growing momentum can push teams to take calculated risks they might have avoided before. The possible tunnel shaft on Lot 8 also brings up questions about secrecy and design. If it is an entrance, was it meant to stay hidden forever, or simply disguised? Historically, hidden systems often include false entrances or misleading paths to confuse intruders. If Oak Island follows this pattern, the team may still be exploring only the outer layer of a much more complex network. Geological challenges also remain a key factor. Water intrusion and unstable ground have always made excavation difficult. Breaking into the solution channel is not just a technical achievement, it could open new paths for investigation. Tracing the flow of the flood system might eventually lead to a central vault, if one exists. The discussion of stellar alignment in the war room adds a deeper, almost philosophical dimension. If parts of the island align with celestial patterns, it suggests the builders were motivated by more than just hiding something. They may have been embedding meaning into the landscape itself, creating a site that is both functional and symbolic. This idea closely connects to traditions often linked to the Knights Templar, who are frequently associated with sacred geometry and hidden knowledge. In this context, Lot 5 becomes especially important. If its alignment matches that of 3 historic churches, it could act as a reference point, something used to guide those who understood its significance. That raises an interesting possibility. Perhaps Oak Island wasn't meant to be found by chance, but by someone with the right knowledge to interpret its clues. The discovery of wood in the money pit may also hold more meaning than it first appears. While it's likely part of the structure, wood has long been associated with ships, cargo, and transport. If scientists can trace its origin, it might reveal where the builders came from, or how materials, and possibly treasure, were brought to the island. This could expand the investigation beyond Oak Island itself, linking it to wider trade or exploration networks. Finally, it's worth noting how modern technology has transformed the search. Advanced drilling methods, scanning tools, and scientific analysis now allow the team to study the site in ways that were never possible before. These innovations are helping turn long-standing theories into testable ideas, bringing the mystery closer to real answers. Episode 19 highlights just how much modern technology is transforming the search. Advanced tools are making it easier to locate and reach key features like the solution channel, showing how today's science is helping unlock what may be centuries-old engineering. This contrast between ancient construction and modern innovation adds an extra layer of excitement to the story. It also broadens the idea of what treasure really means. While gold and valuable artifacts are the obvious goal, historical knowledge can be just as important. For instance, proving a medieval presence on Oak Island would reshape what we know about early transatlantic exploration and cultural connections. The episode also touches on the possibility of intentional misdirection. If something truly valuable was hidden on Oak Island, it's likely the builders included false leads and dead ends to protect it. That means even promising discoveries, like the possible shaft on Lot 8, need to be approached carefully. What looks like a breakthrough could still be part of a larger, more deceptive design. Another strength of the series continues to be the teamwork behind the investigation. Archaeologists, engineers, historians, and researchers all contribute their expertise, creating a more complete understanding of each discovery. Episode 19 especially emphasizes this collaboration, particularly in the war room, where historical theories are examined alongside practical reasoning. As the episode moves toward its conclusion, viewers can expect a mix of answers and new mysteries. That balance has always defined the journey on Oak Island. Every discovery seems to open the door to even deeper questions. With its focus on medieval links and structural breakthroughs, Episode 19 looks set to push the story into even more fascinating territory, leaving both the team and the audience eager to see what comes next. And if you're enjoying the journey, don't forget to subscribe to the Timefold channel and drop a like.